Greetings, folks. Raymond Lacoste here with Stormwind Studios, and I want to take this opportunity to share with you the 5 reasons why you should use Amazon RDS. You should consider switching today. It all begins by understanding what RDS is, Relational Database Service. So we're talking about databases here. However, this is a managed database service that they have. So instead of taking that do-it-yourself approach, whereby you set up your own servers, you set up your own networks, you set up your own database engines, you have to do all your own replication, you have to do all your own backups, you have to do, let Amazon do it for you. All you really need is a place to put all that data, right? Inside that database. Well, the hardware, the software, all managed by Amazon, which means when there's any upgrade to the operating systems, Amazon's got your back. When there's any updates to the databases, Amazon has your back. So what that means is you can focus on what's really important to you, and that is developing your application and getting a database that can store all that information that you need it to store. There's also a lot of flexibility here with Amazon RDS. You can choose the CPU requirements you need, the memory requirements you need, the IOPS you need, the storage you need. And anytime those needs change, you can scale these independently. That's right, I said scale them independently. We can adjust the CPU independently from the amount of memory, from the amount of IOPS, from the amount of storage. This is very, very powerful when it comes to RDS. So take advantage of that. You need more power? Get more power. You don't need that much power? Scale it back. Always remember, you only pay for what you use with Amazon RDS. Backups. Oh, one of the things that is so important for all of our networking and all of our databases and all of our operating systems is backups. And Amazon, again, has your back when it comes to backups. They have automated backups that are going to happen on a regular basis, as well as manual backups. But these aren't your normal, typical backups. What are they? These are snapshots, folks. That's right, snapshots of an entire database instance at a very specific point in time. What do I mean by a snapshot? Well, the snapshot's going to contain the operating system and all its updates and configurations, the database engine and all its updates and configurations, and your actual database tables and all the information that's inside of those tables. So it's absolutely a complete package we're talking about here, this snapshot. What does that mean? It's reliable, has everything to a very specific point in time. And if you ever need to recover, it's just a matter of building a new instance or building a new RDS instance from that snapshot, and everything's back to the way it was when that snapshot was taken. We also have high availability. It's really difficult to make sure that your databases are highly available when you're using the do-it-yourself approach. Well, in this case, Amazon is going to help you out. You can use the multi-AZ option. And the multi-AZ option says that Amazon is going to create that primary instance for you that's going to be used on a regular basis to service the customers, and it's going to be in an availability zone. But at the same time, they are going to keep a synchronous secondary instance running in a different availability zone. And then if that primary instance fails, that secondary instance will be able to service all your customer requests at that point in time. And to top it all off, you get to use the database products that you have grown to love. MySQL, MariaDB, Oracle, PostgreSQL, Microsoft SQL Server. Those are all supported database products. So if you have been using MySQL all this time and it's time for maybe an upgrade of the hardware, you might want to think about Amazon RDS as a solution for you, and then you'll have more time to do other things because you won't be managing that database so much anymore, because you're not doing the do-it-yourself approach anymore. You're letting Amazon do all that management nightmare stuff in the background for you. But wait, let's not forget, I mentioned it earlier, you pay only for what you used. So if demand increases, we can pay a little bit more and get more resources, and if demand decreases, we can pay less and use less resources. So it's very, very flexible in regards to what we pay based on what we use. So it's a very, very valuable and powerful product that we can use in today's day and age. So folks, if you haven't looked at Amazon RDS yet, you might want to do so. So take advantage of the 5 different reasons I have given you to switch to Amazon RDS. And from all of us here at Stormwind Studios, enjoy your AWS adventures.